Alright, I've tried to make this video 5 times now, and some. So I'm just going to go through this. I told you in the description box of my last video that I had some awesome news. I don't think I'm going to go that way, the way I was going to present it. I'll just give you what I know, and I'll let you decide if it's awesome or not. But when I'm on 8chan studying, researching, I'm looking at it from a TI's point of view. I want to see what might apply here and what I can use, that kind of stuff. A lot of those pictures that I've put up, some of them, I intersperse them with some fun stuff. But a lot of them may and may not pertain. And I've told you there's lots of different specialists on 8chan. There's the clock fags that specialize in clocks, timing, that kind of stuff. There's the code fags that work on all the codes, the gematria, all of that. Everybody's got a little specialty that they're good at. And then there are the guys who put it all together. There's the map fags that make the maps. And the maps are a little bit too complicated, and they're too general for me. Then there's the guys doing the intense research on the 666 Society. And those are the guys that I pretty much follow the most, because they're always coming up with new information about everything. They're coming up with everything. And lately I've been checking out some research lodges in other countries and that kind of stuff, and doing a lot of general research. Well, what has come out is there's a few anons that I follow specifically because they are good, or they're right down my alley, and they do some awesome work. And I can't really explain that part. So anyway, what happened was somebody took some codes and they referred it to these posts over here, and you put these posts and those codes together, and they are coming up with the TI program. They have recently found that this TI program, let's say you go to buy a car. You want to buy a car, or you're buying a car online. You're buying a car online. You're assuming it's got an engine. You're assuming it has a front seat. If you're a gang fag, you're hoping it's got a trunk so you can throw your abducted kids in there and that kind of shit. And you assume it got wheels. Well, what they are finding out is that this TI program is integral to the big picture. It is like the wheels on the car, the front seat in the car. It is an integral part of the big picture. It is not an offshoot like I've kind of been treating it. Like you got your TIs over here, your gang fag program. You got your child kidnapping program over here. You got your drug dealing No. It's all together. It's all part of a system. I threw up a graphic in my last video showing the Gmail, Facebook, all of that stuff. That's not all of it. These are the weapons being used against everybody, not just TIs, but everybody. Now, I can see how I fit into this TI program easily. The thing is it doesn't account for other TIs because we are told don't associate. We're told don't compare notes. We're told all kinds of shit. And led to believe by all these fake TIs that, of course, we can't trust each other anyway, which is where I'm at. Now, how I would fit into this program. Now, that's not accurate. When you look at the overall picture, which is what the Anons have been putting together, and now they get this out of left field where this is an integral part of it. I can easily see how I fit in. This gang fag program is more about ridicule and harassment than it is about the surveillance. The surveillance is to track you from episode to episode of ridicule and harassment. Let me see. Okay, anyway, let me just cut to the chase. This program, this complete picture is going to be given to the public so that the public understands what these people have been doing, why they are doing it. They are going to be given the information. The picture, which means the public is going to learn about the gang fags. And I believe very soon. I believe this is going to occur very soon. Now, very soon, I couldn't even give a time estimate. But I believe that the public, the general public, is going to learn about everything, including who's been doing it, because they're going to say why these people are being arrested. Everybody's going to say, where did so-and-so go? Oh, it's the rapture. All these people are disappearing. Oh, my gosh. They're going to explain why these people are being arrested, why these people are being taken to Gitmo, why these people are going to prison, all this stuff. The explanation is going to be there so that the people understand what was happening to them. The programs from TV, the spying from all of this stuff, and it goes more. I can't figure out a segue to bring it in, so I probably won't. But there's if you've been studying all this other stuff, the Pentagon started a program called LifeLog, where they wanted to track every single individual, their entire life history, their entire life story. It extends to your comments online, at forums, on YouTube, all that kind of stuff, to your emails, obviously, your cell phone, everything. From Facebook tracking you 24 hours a day by GPS, by microphone, by camera, all that stuff, you cannot turn it off, to Google doing the exact same thing. Google listens 24 hours a day. Everything it picks up is turned into a text file. From there, it's searchable. All you got to do is type in keywords, boom. If, whoever matches pops up in that search. From ridicule and harassment by the gang fags to forcing you to conform online. Okay, I'm skipping steps here and everything. I understand that. This is so broad and so... what happened was, from the Pentagon in that LifeLog project, it was limited on what they could do. They terminated LifeLog on 2404. Facebook popped up 2404. LifeLog went live as Facebook. And now you have everybody on the planet willfully adding all of their personal details. And remember, Facebook said they wanted nude photos of you too, in case somebody tries to impersonate you. There's lots of studies online, on YouTube and on forums, on tech websites, everything about Google listening, turning everything it hears and your videos and everything into text files, and then they are searchable and placed in a database. Okay, here's a segue for what I wanted to say. Amazon got a contract for building cloud servers for the CIA. All CIA data was going to be stored on, or is going to be stored on, these Amazon cloud servers. Remember, Bezos running for president. Now, what I wanted to say. If you noticed in my tags, and if you paid attention to my tags well over a few years ago, a couple of years ago, I added a tag of the DIB. The DIB is located in Texas. Guess who's on the board there? Bezos. Or Jorgensen. Jeff Jorgensen from Kings Ranch, Texas. The DIB is I can't remember the precise name of it, but it's like the Defense Information Bureau or something. It's a think tank for the military, the bad military. Just like LifeLog was part of the bad military in the Pentagon. Bad military meaning the members of the 666 Society who are in positions of power. Because if you're a member of the 666 Society, you can get promoted really quickly because they want little bitch boys that they can tell what to do. If you remember, in the Carolinas, there was that car that ran into the crowd in a false flag or whatever. I didn't put this up, but I've known it since then. Somebody traced that car directly back to the DIB. Directly back to the DIB. And that's when I figured that might be Gang Fag Central. I'm not sure about it. I'm just kind of, it makes sense, this, that, and the other thing. So, don't hold me to that. That's just, a stray opinion I got, maybe. But a lot of other things are adding up as well. Anyway, the gist of what I wanted to say here was that this program, the general program, is going to be made public. But in making that general program public, the Gang Fag program will be exposed as well, because it is a necessary, integral part. There's going to be some more information here coming out because they're on this now. They are on this TI program like they've never been on it before. They've always been aware of it and that kind of stuff, but now they are really working on it to work it into what's known already, to work it into the program that they have down already. Because, see, things are dripping out slowly. We can't be just swamped with information. So Q is just dripping the information out so that we can take it piece by piece and assimilate it into what we know already and build up bigger picture, bigger picture, bigger picture. It's just coming to the Anons very slowly. And because it's overwhelming as it is. Especially to the guys who are doing the work and doing the digging and all that other kind of stuff. So, but they are now actively researching the Gang Fag program. And I am telling you, when it comes out, the public is going to learn about the Gang Fags. They're going to learn whatever the Anons learn. So, anyway, that's the news that I wanted to get to you people. They are still working on it. This is just from a few days ago. They are still working on it, and I'm sure they're going to uncover a lot of shit that we couldn't do. So, anyway, another thing, you can go on 8chan yourself and see the research that they're doing and that kind of stuff, but I do warn you, if you choose to do that, it's not a nice place. If you think my videos are uncalled for, you will not be happy over that. It's not a place for bubble babies, that's for sure. And I will warn you that, being who I am and where I've been and what I've done and what I've seen, there's pictures on 8chan I wish I had never seen. There's a lot of stuff you can't unsee, and some of those pictures stick in my head. These are some sick puppies we're dealing with. And there's a lot of information I've read that I wish I didn't know. So I caution you there. It's not for bubble babies. It's not for people who live in TV land. That kind of stuff. But there's no way around it. If you want the information, it's there. You just better be able to deal with. You can't unsee pictures once you see them. And there's several that I wish I hadn't seen. Anyway, just that little warning right there. Anyway, I hope that helps. I'll talk to you later, and I will be back as these guys uncover more, because they're uncovering just all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. They'll go through 30 pages like nothing, and probably more, but I get stuck studying, so I miss a lot too. So anyway, I hope that helps. I'll talk to you later. Bye.